Arena Fighter, QLDC version. I see Iggy back there and Mario's chest hair. Point of advice. What if it's not me that's wrong? What if society is wrong? Okay. Start the Colosseum. Bowser planted a bomb inside Mario, forcing him to fight in his arena. It's a killing time! Let's go! Alright, apparently I'm not allowed to X, Y, L, or R to punch. The hitbox is Mario's body while punching. Select on the overworld to save checkpoint. Oh, that's what this is. I didn't see that coming. Society's the construct to make us docile servants. Thank you, Fight Club. I saw you doing NewPointless. Thank you for the good luck. Also, hi, Weregoose. I might have missed you earlier. Mario, now a side-scrolling beat-em-up. Wait, what? Oh, that... That's not... Okay. This is weird. The funny thing is, I've never actually watched Fight Club. I just made a good guess. I've been lurking. I mean, that's typically how I do on Twitch. Unless I've got something important to say, I lurk. Why does everything have multiple hit points? Does he have other attacks, or do I just have punch? Oh, this hitbox. I am not good at fighting games, apparently. Just spin kick? I have yet to find the sweep the leg button. Usually sleep at this hour? Reasonable. A lot of people are. Usually say that my... Oh, he's a homing type. Speaking of lurking. Hey, don't Chevda. Good luck on paper. Do a Dokkan. I mean, I could barely do a quarter circle forward and punch on a regular controller. The SNES is not well suited towards directional inputs of those stripes. Okay, let's see if spamming helps. No. No! Like... I keep expecting the hitbox to be less annoying, but somehow it is. The things that... What was that? Maybe I'm not being aggressive enough. I think that's it. I might not be being aggressive enough. Ah. Like, let's see. Yeah, okay. I think I get it now. As long as I'm in a punch state, my entire body is a hitbox. This isn't like Street Fighter, where it's just the extension of his fist. Well, or your Zangief, it's the extension of Zangief, but you know what I mean. It's more about running yourself into the enemies while you're in the proper state. That's going to suck. Can I spin jump? Of course not. Is there a second shell? There is. Okay. I just need to survive for them to hit. The sprite says grab my protector one at a time. No. It actually does a really good job of decoding, typically. You know, except when it decides to do something stupid. Okay, I'm not sure. They disappear on stream. Oh. I might not have the settings correct. I probably should go double check that. There's more! They are blinking. It's probably frame on, frame off. Okay. Over. Oh, they don't hit each other. Oh boy, okay, so now I really do need to kill that. Yeah, I'm not sure I dig this concept. Right. I need to remember that I can punch on fall. Again, I need to remember how this actually works, rather than try what I think should work. I miss jumping on things. I really miss jumping on things. Wish I had a life bar. How many rooms of death this is gonna be? I'm hoping it's fewer than 100. Okay, it takes 3 hits to kill that guy. Finally, we find that out. No. Like, ugh. It's a case where the fact that they take 3 hits is actually really annoying. Actually, everything so far has taken 3 hits, hasn't it? Yeah, that wasn't a winner. I need to get rid of that shell basically as soon as possible to have any chance of winning that. Yeah, everything's at Mario. There's a reason why fighting games do not require you. Let me try using a different button. Maybe that's the ticket here. I've been using X and Y, and I think maybe that's hurting my chances. And in fact, I think... yeah, I think that's actually helping. I just need to remember to use R and L instead. This is making my movement worse. Yeah, absolutely, that is a huge improvement. Okay. Really, I just want like a fight stick now. So, you know, I'd probably find that even more annoying. I need to back up on that. That's the best I've done so far. Fill screen with death markers? I've done that in other ones. Like, there was that one that I was doing, I think was the last one of the night, that was the walk-off Wile E. Coyote time one. And there were so many death markers around the end of the second room. I was thinking about that. I think I might need to go back and try that third room again. Because I kind of forgot an important property of the Coyote time when saying that, oh no, that's actually Kaizo. Is that you don't have to do key jump, you don't have to do block jumps as frame perfect because you can grab them and then walk off. Right? Because you're in Wile E. Coyote time. So I probably should give that another, like, good old try. But not today. I feel like frequently my punches just don't go off. That one went off, I was just bad. Go. Dang it! Punch him on my back? I haven't tried. The answer is yes. I mean, basically the thing is that when you're in the punch state, all of Mario is a hitbox. But you have to manage to not get touched before you get that out, and you can't... There's a time between being able to be back in the hit state. I want to try jumping on it just to be sure that works. Okay. Go back to the strat that actually works. Mostly. At least there's infinite lives. And quick retry. No! I just want to go back to think about AOL. Oh, what else was this week? Honestly, I've mostly just been working on dumbass work stuff. Right, I can't do that. The difference between being a little bit too early and a little bit too late is a lot in this. Not a fighting game person. Did relay an anecdote, small anecdote that amused them at least. Someone asked about continuous integration and how it ties into testing, and I'm like, well, you know, you run your test stuff and you verify things, and it's kind of important. It all does kind of tie together. Pointed out that one time, and that you have to kind of have an outset idea that you're going to do this, otherwise it falls by the wayside. Pointed out a project that I'd worked on where someone had broken a unit test and no one cared to fix it, so we just gave up on them. My punchline was, no comment on who broke that unit test. Because it was me. To be fair, later, Snyder's refactoring of everything to use enumerations broke everything else, and nobody wanted to fix that either. It's one of the reasons we told Snyder, do not do large refactors overnight, please. That break everybody's code, because not everyone's all sunk up. Unit testing is still an imaginary job. We have any. I think depending upon what kinds of things you're testing, it can be very, very useful. Dang it! I'm hoping the next few rooms aren't anywhere as annoying as this. Because, man, I don't think I care for this at all. Drug binge. No, just Snyder wanting conceptual purity on something. Right to dab now can undo. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't complain. I mean, basically the issue here was that there was this was Which ICP was that? I'm trying to remember which ICP that was. I want to say it was Hextress. So it's not a refactored a bunch of stuff in there to change a type, because we've just been using, like, bytes. You wanted to have them be a strongly typed Enum for some reason. Like, there's nothing bad about strongly typed Enum, but, like, none of us wanted it or cared about it. And honestly, we had bigger problems for that particular contest that we didn't discover till way later. Namely that our random number generator was wrong. We started, like, one number too late or something, or one number too early, I forget. And that broke a lot of assumptions. Also, it just wasn't a very good contest. Like, Hextress wasn't that interesting as a general concept. It was basically like, here, you play Hextress, you can know in advance what pieces you're getting. Try to do high scores by, you know, clearing lines on that. Also, we've come up with a bunch of secret words. And if you manage to find the secret words and type those out, you know, while you're solving Hextress things, you get extra points. And, like, quite literally, I wasted a lot of time typing in random things and seeing if we got points. And they give us, like, oblique hints about various things that would be in there. Like, it came from this media thing or that media thing. Like, the only one I really remember was Watermelon. And they were hinting about that from Buckaroo Banzai, because there's a bit in Buckaroo Banzai where there's a watermelon in the scene, and there's no explanation. And the real explanation was that they didn't think anybody down, any of the producers or anything, were paying attention to what they were doing. And so they just put one in and see if anyone would mention it. And the answer was no. No one mentioned it, no one cared. Worship is a PM. They built the right things, but not the right things. Yeah. It does happen. I punched that! Why is there a watermelon that's Vice? I'll explain, but later. Speaking of running Doom, someone wrote about SKV emulator in Lua for the sole purpose of being able to run Doom in World of Warcraft. No, but that so doesn't surprise me. I mean, it's one of those axioms. If there exists a system, try to run Doom on it. Like, has anyone used, like, C++'s templates? The fact that templates are, I think, largely Turing complete to run Doom yet? I feel like that's a thing you could easily... Well, easily is relative. A thing that could be done. I know defines, if you do them right, can have similar effects, but it's been one of those... It's been a long time since I finally fucking beat that level. Can I punch saws? Why can Mario punch a saw? Alright, I like this level marginally more than the last ones. Oh god! I've changed my mind. Wait. No. Worth a shot. Yeah, but writing an emulator in some layer to make the thing easier, it tends to be a smart move. I'm trying to remember what which virus or which worm it was. Maybe it's Stuxnet. It was an absolutely brilliant exploit that factored around TIFF files. This was after Stuxnet. But absolutely brilliant exploit. And the trick was, if I recall correctly, that they found a way to turn a somewhat lossy compression engine into a processor that they could run code on. They found a way to just turn it that way. What's up, Dick Feynman? Thanks for the GG. Or H. Mario can punch slots an enemy? Yes. He's a saw puncher now. I need to stop trying to be clever about my timing. Like, the hitbox lasts longer than I think it does. Ow. Wasn't looking where I was jumping. I'll tell you right now, I want to take out the Podoboo last. At least the football slows down when you punch it. That thing just seems to speed up. Of course, the football comes with its own problems. Namely, it's a fucking football. Anyway, Mario's trained his fists by punching hot sand for years and years, and that's why he can punch saws. Pretty sure that's one of those, like, kung fu cliches. English football and American football? It's true. Football! John Madden, John Madden, John Madden. Football. Well, the version of football I played on computer way back in the day was Joe Montana football. Which we didn't really play right because we're, you know, kids. I can't hit the damn football. It's just always doing the wrong thing. Ever play your first act? It's a whole level called John Madden with like 3 secrets all referencing Base Alpha. I think I saw that one. Maybe when a Juz played through it, but I think I saw that. Oh god. Only see chops on bags of rice, no doubt. Someone goes harder. I mean, there's always. I mean, it's kung fu cliches, so like they don't have to be realistic. There we go. Fuck. I think I kind of hate this level. Okay, maybe trying to kill the saw immediately is not my best strategy. Because hitting the football and getting hits on that seem to be good. Especially because that timing. So I think getting the first 2 hits on the saw are smart. And then try to hit the football. This gives me some room to breathe. Okay, we punched out the football, now the Podoboo. Which, Jesus. Too early, but that strategy is working better. Like, the saw is predictable in a very useful and sawy way. And the football, less so. And the Podoboo, absolutely fucking not. Missed my jump. God. Now I'm just thinking about food. When you said chops, I was thinking like, oh, pork chops and rice. Be nice. I'm gonna get barbecue tomorrow, I've decided. Assuming I don't run into a lot of annoying things for my contract. Which I shouldn't. Tomorrow is a pretty... doesn't have a whole lot of stuff going on day, hopefully. Alright. There we go. Oh boy. Oh god. Hey, I don't have any keys, Phanto. Also, this is taking more than 3 hits. 6 hits for that, by the way. Cursed volleyballs. You know, Super Toad Puncher, I can get behind this. Just something about punching toads. You know, I don't actually know if they'll have Applesauce, but I'll check. I'm usually more of a beans and greens kind of guy. If they got some good beans and they got collard greens, I usually get those. Collard greens can vary so much, too, which is kind of a problem. Like, sometimes you get the kind of sweet ones, sometimes you get the vinegary ones. I do like the vinegary ones. Okay. Punch. 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 Dang it. Slide disabled? Yeah, I tried it. Tried it on the saw. It was definitely the logical answer. Like, see? Nada. Let's be honest. It'd be one of the first things you try, knowing that there are slopes in the level. So I knew there was a trick in the last one. And to move to the left. Mario, you've earned your freedom. Oh, okay. Please proceed to the other level. There's another level? I'm not sure I like this. I'm not sure at all. Please be credits, please be credits, please be credits. Mario's house. So again, do I need to punch people in Mario's house? Early in the morning. Peach, where are you going? You don't have to keep fighting. I'm afraid fighting is all I know, Peachbums. I'm a spicy meatball. What? Okay, to stab, the hitbox is the sword, the shield blocks projectiles, duck to guard low. What? Is my nose a shield? What? Why am I playing Zelda 2 now? I'm not sure what I expected. Oh, these are falling on my head. No, I'm just standing and really bad. Okay, so I can't stab and sword at the same time. I can't stab baseballs. Someone call I'm the ratio. I'm not sure why, but sure, go for it. Okay. I need to stand further back than that. Half of his hack is Zelda 2. Ugh. I've had enough Zelda 2 for a lifetime, I think. Behind me. I have beaten Zelda 2 largely under Desi rules. Which is definitely enough Zelda 2. Okay. Step! Step 2. The future. It makes me wonder how many iterations of... Oh, yeah, it's dead. Okay. Of weaponry. Oh, no, he jumped on me. Dang it. That was 2. Tub-O-Troopas preparing to launch. Like, is the implication that the shield is his nose? Is it a meatball? Like, what am I really looking at here? It's just kind of weird. Also trying to remember, is this... This is, Yoshi's Island. This is like the final boss music, isn't it? just keep getting squished. What? Oh. Ugh. I want to keep stabbing. There we go. 2 steps. 3 steps. What? No! How much of this is there? Was 1 hit away. Duff! What's up, Bryn? How you doing? Oh. I'm stabbing Koopas with my big red meatball nose. Because Mario has a bomb implanted in him, and all he knows how to do is fight now. I want that second stab. You can use Death Mario. Mario's Coliseum is, I think, what this is called. I'd have to look it up. But basically, Bowser put a bomb in Mario, and now he has to fight. I'm pretty sure there's like an 80s movie that has this plot. I'd say Demolition Man, but I know that's not right. That's about Taco Bell. Battle Royale. Yeah, I guess that's one of them. Yeah, that was like a Japanese thing, wasn't it? Where everyone started in on the death game craze. Rank 7. How you doing, DG? There's probably a lot of them nowadays, let's be honest. Here's some sort of squid game where people have to participate against squids. Death Race. Oh man, that's a game I'd want to play. Mega Race 2000. It's an FMV car game, but of course you get to, you know, fight cars. My understanding is that, like, the racing, they found a clever way to deal with the fact that basically it's all FMV, like all of it. Oh, damn, so close. By adjusting the CD-ROM read speed. Yeah, I played this a million years ago. You know, back in the days, you just get, like, software. Some people would just get random things. And then one of my friends, I think one of my brother's friends, got that on, like, a random disc collection. I was looking up another game because I was curious and procrastinating on things I actually should work on. I swear, sometimes I'm not meaning to steb, and it stebs for me. And I don't like the auto-stebbing. There we go. This terrible rubber banding? Really? Huh. It's a wild method. What's in front of Mario's face? It says a shield. Of course they have multiple hit points. Why wouldn't they? 2 is not that bad. Yeah, I'm utterly unconvinced that it's actually a shield. Ah! Well, they're red. No, I can't go on that cycle because the one up there will fire at me. Need to jump there if I want to do all the bottom ones first. The shield just doesn't help that much. Is actually shield from Zelda just tiny? It very well could be. Okay, that's 2 down. No! I can't believe that my nose actually did it. Right. Oh, right, they're homing. I stabbed wrong. Jesus. How many? Okay, they only take 2 hits, though. That's nice. Oh, that's not solid for me. It's wild. I don't know if I care for it. Like, it's just not my kind of thing, I think, ultimately. And I don't expect every level to be my kind of thing. Like, I'm trying to use the shield. I really just want to jump on stuff. I was playing another level, and I was deprived of my ability to jump largely for the better part of it. And, like, getting it back was like, oh yeah, this is Mario again! And now I can't jump on anything, and I have to stab everything. Still, somehow the stabbing is better than the punching? But I really could leave the targeting friggin' fireballs at home. And the fact that sometimes it just launches the mole directly back at my face. What? That hit the shield. I had a starter that worked on this, and now I don't, and it's bugging the hell out of me. Okay, that was it. Okay, wait for it to hit, then stab. Things people say while kaizoing. I freaking hate moles. Like, I'm not convinced I would be having less fun if I could just jump on things and everything else was all the same. He got to do it. Right, wait till it hits. But not too long, or else the mole will escape. I also hate how I don't know which direction the mole's gonna go. Like, ever. Like that. He jumps over me. Why'd I go forward? I don't need to go forward. Just like an inch. And he jumps. Of course he jumps. See, now he goes that way. Why did that happen? I stabbed him. You know, the thing about Zelda 2 is I found it to be completely unpleasant until I got the down stab. Once I got down stabbing, Zelda 2 was actually fun. This is Zelda 2 where I'm never gonna get the down stab. Paper chewed in? Ah, congrats! Good game paper. Now just to turn in the rock and the scissors, and we'll be all set. Guess I got a good paper, well, homework-related anecdote way back from when. We were all taking the stats class at the same time, largely because we thought it'd be more tolerable if we did. Which is to say, none of us really liked it, but the guy who taught the class decided to use a really dumb rubric, which meant that the class was fairly easy, which was nice, because most of us were kind of senior quartering. I don't remember what exactly the assignment was, but basically, general rule we had was we were working on them in the lab. Whoever finished last would, you know, schlep over to the stats building and turn it in. Because none of us wanted to do that. Though I think maybe that guy had maybe the TA had a box in the CS building, I forget. Anyway. Basically, Snyder was the last one to finish that time and was going to take all the papers in. But for some reason, he had decided what he really needed to do was make a slight alteration to one of the papers, namely Buddy Zacky's. So he decided to give it a cover page, because it needed a cover page. So he put a cover page on it. Of course, Zachy didn't know about this. No way for him to, since he had already gone home. And he gets his stats homework back probably like a week later. And the only comment on it was, why did you include a picture of David Hasselhoff? Because Snyder had put a printout of David Hasselhoff. I don't think one of like the bad pictures where like he's mostly naked or eating many cheeseburgers, but like a pretty normal picture of David Hasselhoff. It was just the thing to do. I mean, it was a pretty common troll in the labs. Basically, if you ever left your computer unlocked, you were pretty much guaranteed to end up with your wallpaper replaced with one of the less pleasant pictures of David Hasselhoff. I should have ducked. Me and Snyder actually had a bad prank war going to the point where we made a actual truce and came up with terms and shook hands and stuff like that. It didn't stop us from occasionally convincing other people to do things. But, because the rule was we weren't allowed to touch each other's computers. We actually stuck with that rule for a very long time, far longer than we needed to. Oh, I got that one really quick. Dang it. I really wish I could land on things. Surprised I don't have an ad for David Hasselhoff. I mean, that was years ago. I don't think Snyder's ever made any ads for the thing. Only time he ever watches stream is if it's Baba Is You. Or something else. He did watch Trespasser, bizarrely enough. Though, you know, VODs after the fact. He has kind of crummy internet. He liked the bit where I killed a dinosaur by throwing a gun at it. I, too, liked the bit where I killed a dinosaur by throwing a gun at it. Trespasser was an experience. A worthwhile one, I think. Janky. Oh, absolutely. I would say it suffered from a few bits where, like, you basically are wandering around really wondering where the hell the next keycard is. Which, are you kidding me? Which kind of sucks, but it's very, like, 90s level design for first-person shooters. I mean, in this case, it was a raptor trying to eat my face, because there's only, like... Unfortunately, Trespasser only has, like, 6 dinosaurs. And most of them aren't interesting. Like, typically, if you were dealing with any sort of herbivore, you just walk past it. And for the most part, for T-Rexes, I also opted for the, you know, if I don't need to fight a T-Rex, I may as well not. Managed to kill one with playing a rebar from the monorail track? I'd believe that. Was it the weird game with the beta Half-Life engine? No! Trespasser was its own engine, which is part of the reason why the game has many of its problems. Was because they were very ambitious with what they wanted to do, and it wasn't really possible with the tech at the time, and honestly, just their tech timing was really lousy. Like, Trespasser started in the era of, we write our own software rendering engine, and that's just how it's done. And it was completed in the era of, everybody has an NVIDIA card. Well, Voodoo card. Oh, nah. Okay. How do these work? Those are homing. And there's ones coming from a top. Of course it can't just be the ones in front of me. I have reached the thanks I hate it territory with this. 4 hits, okay. Oh, I needed to duck. Okay, this... Okay, let him go for the... I need to kill him before that comes back. Okay, so 2 hits, and then I think I turn around. How do they throw fireballs? That is nuts. I was at all the freedom, which is a big problem. No one told them to slow down with new ideas. Yeah. One of the other big problems was they wanted to implement a novel physics engine, which I think eventually happened with Half-Life and Half-Life 2. So you could do things like stack boxes and do seesaws for things, right? Like, people like that kind of physics nonsense. And the problem really was that they didn't have the tech for it yet. And so they basically, at the end of the day, couldn't put any object on any other object. So, like, if you look carefully in Trespasser, you discover there's, like, an air gap between every single, like, tiny thing. Which kind of makes sense when you consider the constraint. Dang it! Yeah, no weight and friction. So yeah, the objects, if they put them on top of each other, would just sort of jitter off each other indefinitely. Other things that were cool that they really wanted, they wanted to do a full open world. I don't think, did Crysis manage that eventually? Like, that was not really in the cards for a while until people downloaded a lot more RAM. Yeah, they stay in motion once you disturb them. I want to say the ground plane works okay, but other than that... But yeah, it was a fun game for what it was. There are things in there that I think are good ideas that the people should still do. Like, I like the idea of a HUD-less game. Like, especially if you were doing something like Resident Evil. Like, kind of horror game. I think it's far more interesting to not have a HUD. Dick! There we go. Oh, it's over! Congratulations, you won, but at what cost? Just Mario's soul. ASM and Tools, Aclario, ASM Magician Max, Atari, Daiso, Darvos, Disco the Bat, Eric, Fusuya, Ice Guy, Amelia, Hammerbro, Isokoro, Jack the Spades, Kevin Capernal, Koyo, Mike Yai, Mr. Mrs., People Clear, Russia Man, Tetel, Debab, Vita Viella, West Slasher, Cookie Zeus, Ampersam, did graphics with Cheatmaster, Construct, Edit, Minus, E-, Golden Yoshi, Harvest Fox, and Isokoro, Luigi Sign Paper Wario. Music by Ariane, Milan Lux, and Musical Band. Thank you, Kevin. Playtesting, Abdu, Deported, Mega, Beef Stew, and Skags. To be continued? Probably not. Oh, probably. Yes, probably. Come on, just drop a big weight on Mario or something now. No, I guess not. I guess that's it. Game's over. Everyone go home. It did inspire a great number of games, especially Octodad. Imagine actually having to look in the bag for your stuff. Yeah, that'd be cool! Oh yeah, to be Continued, I guess. That's a bit different than continued. That's fine. I don't remember what the name of the level is. Actually, how is that punctuated? Is it punctuated? Good luck judging. It's already too late. Yeah, it's getting there. Oh, it is punctuated. It's all exclamation points. That makes it easier. Let's see. How are we doing? I have done 26 out of 60-ish. I say 60-ish because one of them got disqualified recently. I'll probably still play it, but it'll be one of the last ones. And there's one that's sort of bonus DLC because the patch didn't take. Also, sleep well, Brent. Before I forget. But good progress, you know, especially considering one of the levels took 2 hours. But I really liked that level, so that's all fine. Like, I don't mind a level that takes 2 hours if I'm having a good time most of the time. There were certainly some things in that one were rough, but this one, I don't know. This was just hard in a way that I don't think I really enjoyed. Also, amusingly enough, my brother did in fact have Kung Pao chicken today.